Hey there, welcome back to Angry Bird. I'm going to talk about the manipulation that people don't see when it comes to wealth. And it's kind of like gambling with the chips, right? When you're playing with chips, it ain't real money. It's kind of like the mindset sometimes. Of course it is. We all know it is. But when you gamble and it ain't cash in your pocket, it ain't coming right out of your bank account into the casino, it isn't a transaction that you're seeing the way you should be seeing it, it makes it easier to lose money. It makes it easier to just give it away. It's different when it's cash. So wealth kind of works the same way, but in reverse. It's easier to steal when it isn't cash. It's easier to steal when it's labeled as something else instead of wages. You see how that works? You see, in a society where everyone works together and everyone builds things together and everyone works towards common goals, health has got to be top of the list. Health, happiness, freedoms, liberty, you know, all those things. Societal building, neighborhood building, community building, culture building, all those things would be the most important things when you're working towards things, towards goals, towards a community. Well, if your goals are different, if your goals are to pit everyone against one another to see who can get the richest, then we're in the perfect society for that because you can conceal your theft of others. The tax system conceals theft. The way private equities work conceal theft. Billionaires, then the loopholes conceal theft. There's a lot of theft concealment in our society under the guise of something else. And it's the same mentality that casinos use, right? They give you whatever, you put money on a card, right? And you have a card. It ain't cash. You go run your card all over the place till it's zero. It doesn't feel like you spent your cash. You spent cash one time, and you actually spent your cash depending on how much you spent and how many bets you made. You spent your cash over and hours, right? But there's a mindset that people get when they have chips instead of cash. And then there's a mindset people get when they're paid wages and chasing wealth, that they miss the gap there. It's the same shit. It's all the same pie. It's just labeled different. There's gonna be somebody out there. No, yeah, well, you don't know shit about wealth. Yeah, right, right. Everybody can have a piece of the pie, or a few people can have all of it. That's wealth. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that registers a little bit. The idea is that when you pay wages and you say income tax, it feels like everybody's getting taxed. But income tax ain't really what pays the bills, is it? It's just a fraction of the government money where it comes from. But the rich will say, see, look at all this income tax we're paying. And then they conceal all the other tax they're hiding. The payroll taxes and everything else look, man. Look, the system's obviously rigged against the worker, man. It's obvious. Workers don't have a fair shake. Why do workers have to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 2 different people in a household both working 2 jobs just to make ends meet, just to put food on a table? And these guys are out there raping in buckets of cash and asking for tax breaks. These guys are out there asking us to give them more and pray that they give it back a little bit. I'm so sick of this game, aren't you? I'm so sick of the game. If I show up, I should be taken care of, period. Any of you guys all show up, you should be taken care of, period. The people that showed up, that fell, should be taken care of, period. They already showed up. They've been trying. They just fell. Let's get them back on their feet. Billionaires don't want that. They want us looking at each other like we're the criminals stealing and they're not. It's a fucking damn facade. It's like we're all in a fucking casino. Their casino. The billionaire casino. And we're all walking around machine to machine looking for a fair break, and they're just laughing the whole time as we bounce around trying to find one. Some of us strike it though, don't we? Some of us get it. Most of us don't. Most of us just get hosed and go home broke. Love y'all. Just a thought. Bye.